Morning. It's nice and early at Bacton. This is the one you've been waiting for. This is Norfolk Angling Club versus Eastbourne Nomads. They're all here. I have got Dan Wood to my left and across to my right young Harvey Plumstead. So should be really interesting, this one. The wind is northeasterly and quite keen. We're fishing over the top of the tide. I'm just down there on peg 25. I think this is the shallower end of the beach. Never done very well here, but you never know your luck, do you? So anyway, let's see how the day pans out. Right, we've got 15 minutes to the off, and as I said, on peg 25. So I've got Rob Ford, Norfolk, then I've got Harvey Plumstead, then there's myself, then Dan Wood, and then Mike Topping. So it's alternate along the beach. Shaking a bit, I don't know why, because it's early in the morning, I think. So the first thing to note is Norfolk anglers are all multipliers, and the Eastbourne lads have all come up, or certainly in my eyesight, fixed ball jobs, long rods. And I've set one up as well, just in case I make a total mess of a cast and blow it up, but it hasn't happened lately, so it should be all right. Interesting to note, this one, this is a bait pack match, so you get what you get. So today we've got 25 blow lug, we've got 1/4 pound of rag, a little pack of squid, there's a herring and a wrap of black lugworm there as well. So if and when I get totally smashed up, it will be because of the angling ability of the people around me, and not anything to do with the bait, because we've all got the same. Jada Ray in the distance down there. So it really is Norfolk Angling Club versus Eastbourne Nomads. They're all the guys, and Katie, our only lady fishing today, is down there. So it really is what you see on the two YouTube channels, and this is being covered by CJ and East Angling. So I'll do my little bit from this peg, as I usually do, but the whole match will be shown in a little bit more detail by them two guys. So talk about that later, because they'll both be at the presentation. Right, so I've met young Harvey before at the Bass Festival, so he knows what he's doing, this young lad. So England Youth International, we'll talk about that perhaps a bit later if the fishing's rubbish, but yeah. What do you reckon, Harvey? What's the tactics?
I don't know, I'm hearing people saying lots of fish might be enclosed, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to try it out first, and then
yeah, well I'm doing the same, and the majority of the Norfolk lads will be pinning it and whacking it, so I reckon that's what you'll see a lot of. Anyway, good luck, Harvey. He's happy. Right, I'll show you what I'm doing. There are a load of dabs out there, but we are fishing to Norfolk club rules, so everything's got to be size limits. So we are going for the jugular. If we can get a bass early doors, it's going to be a pennel with lug and rag cocktail, perhaps tipped with a bit of squid later, and we're just going to chuck it out there and just keep moving it around until we either get a bass or a decent flounder, unless Dan and company start pulling out too many flatfish, and then I might have to switch to 3-hook clip bound, but I've got to manage that bait pack. So the way to do that is watch everybody else, I think. First time I've met Dan Wood, and lucky enough he's on the next peg. You're no stranger to this, are you? Three hooks clipped down, so we've all got exactly the same bait, so it's how you manage it. He's using the blacks up, see if he can get a few dabs on the card.
Definitely.
Yeah, that'll work.
Hopefully.
It will. It's just got to be in size, that's the trouble.
Joe fished yesterday, and you have the size ones, but obviously you have 23 up here, don't you?
23 for dabs, 25 for flounders, 36 for bass, and 27 for whiting.
Okay.
So
Same for everybody?
yeah, no, that's right. So I like your style. You'll be all right. Good luck.
Yeah, cheers, pal.
Right, we're going to watch his first cast. If he gets some flatties and that on them blacks, we can always do that after the top of the tide. But while that's running, last bit of the flood, see if we can get a bass out of here. They're few and far between, I'll admit, but if we can save them blacks and that, and then use the blow lug up, see if we can get a bass, then drop on the blacks and the 3-hook clip down if we need to on the ebbing tide. Well, there's a few dabs in that gully out there, who knows, but can but try, can't you? Right, let's get something sorted out. Couple of minutes to the off. It's nice to see all the anglers sort of chatting with each other. That's the whole purpose of it. Can't wait to go to Eastbourne. That's going to be really good. I'm thoroughly looking forward to that, but I'll show you what I'm going to do anyway. So we've got a 6-ounce lead at the bottom with an imp there, and then we're just going to clip a size 2 pennel down, and we're going to do that. The first hour and a half is going to make or break this match for me. I'm either going to mess it right up or we're going to get lucky. But we're going to try and use this blow lug and the rag on the flood. We're going to load it up with that, and then once that runs out on the ebbing tide, then I'm going to put 3 small hooks on, possibly on some booms, size 4s or something, and see if we can get a dab or a flounder out on the ebbing tide in that gully out there. But while the tide's running and we've got a bit of sea on, I reckon if I'm going to get a bass, it's going to be early doors, and we've got the different sorts of bait, so got to do it. And if I get smashed up, then I'll get smashed up. It's happened before, it'll happen again. Doesn't matter, does it? But gonna be a beautiful day. Sun's now coming off. It's an 8 o'clock start. We're fishing till 12, so it's a 4-hour match, and I'm just interested to see how the lads from the south deal with it. I've already seen differences in the fishing tackle. I mean, there's fixed ball rods and long rods and fine lines and all the rest of it, but this is Norfolk. It's not a beach I've done well on at all, but I've seen a few people pull a few fish out of here. So we've got no team tactics either. Basically let everyone fish how they want to fish, because that's how they're comfortable. So push on with that, and then we'll see what it is at the end of the day. But it's a 2-leg match this. We are up here today and down in Eastbourne as soon as Joe Plumstead and the lads want us, really. Probably when the place turn up. Yeah, good, innit? Right, this is what we're going to do. So we are going to load up 2 rag and tip it off with a blow lug. Nice big stinking bait there. So we're going to chuck that out and hope it works. And interesting to know, I think those guys have had a conflab between them, because both Harvey and Dan have gone 3-hook clip downs with the frozen blacks to start with. They fished it yesterday, so they know what they're doing, and I didn't, but I do know the size limits can be a nuisance if the fish are undersized. So yeah, it's either 3 baits or 1 big un, and yeah, who's right? Probably not me, but got to give it a go. I'll have the blacks in reserve later. Right, here we go. Go on, Dan, fire it out there. Yeah, he's out there. So's Harvey. Right, let's get our arse in gear. There you go. Chuck that in the sea. Right, there you go. Nice to film in daylight, but I've jacked that rod right up in the air. If there is any weed in the edge, I should stay out of that. And yeah, they're both the fixed ball users, went miles, so good distances. I'm out there and all, to be fair. Not everything though. The other night I got a flounder in that match, and that was only in that white water, so, and we got plenty of anglers in our team who'll be doing that today. Nice bit of sea for a bass. It must be warm because people are still swimming all around the coastline. So lovely view down there, look. Right, we just need this to go over. I reckon I can afford to leave that about 12 minutes before it's all washed out. I just want to see what these guys get up to. I reckon they'll catch some flatties, but I just don't know. I've seen enough bass come out in my matches to think that you get a good one. That could pile the pressure on, can it? If there is any. Well, Dan and myself came back fishless, but Harvey's got one. Unfortunately, it's an undersized dab, which is always the problem when you're fishing at size limits, but same for everyone. You just got to try and pick out something better. There's Dave Sycamore. He's filming the match. You can watch it on East Angling. But yeah, undersized that one. Is it? Yeah, no, it's hard. Slight change. I've just dropped in close, just with one, just to see. So switch to the fixed ball rod and just lob it in behind that breaker there. See if there's anything running in there, because so little to report in the first sort of 15-20 minutes. Just got to search and keep searching the beach. But there's plenty of good anglers on here, so I'm sure it'll come right in the end for someone. Harvey's looking a bit worse for wear. I think he had a late night, but he's first to catch anything anyway. Well, I've just suffered the same fate as Harvey. Little dab. So that's the trouble. One bait pinged out there for a bass. If that gets on it, you're knackered. But a few dabs there. I wouldn't be surprised if Dan pulls a couple in on this cast. Let's watch this pan out. It's just getting them big enough. Dan, you're over me, mate. Bit of tide run at the minute, makes it awkward. We're all used to this sort of stuff. Let's put that back in there. We're back on the multiplier. A bit more comfortable with that, to be honest. "45 minutes gone and it's not working out how I thought it would. I thought the lads either side of me would be pulling dabs out left, right and centre on the little bits of black on the 3 clip downs, but it's not panned out like that. I've not caught a bass either, so my plan's not working, but at the moment Harvey and I have got a dab each and I haven't seen another fish caught, so hard, always hard here, always. Why, I don't know, but there you go. Lovely bit of sea on the edge. Maybe have a look in there later for a flounder. 4-hour match though. If you can get a bass or something, that'll take a lot of pulling back, especially if a lot of the fish are undersized. That easterly wind can't be helping. Bacton's one of them beaches, it can chuck up some tremendous fish, especially the Bass Festival. You've seen it. Smooth hounds and bass and thornbacks and all the rest of it. Some lovely flounders as well, and then some days it just switches off. Let's hope it's not one of them. Go and we'll see what he's up to. An hour gone nearly, mate. What you thinking? Same as everyone else.
Well, you've had a fish, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah, but don't count for nothing, does it?
Yeah,
I'm on a pennel. It's just I'm fishing for a bass. You get one,
game
you
over.
know, well, in game over, but you know it's stacks things the right way, doesn't it? But
yeah,
all you guys, like, that's first thing I noticed. You've all set up long continental rods, fine stuff in it. You watch us lot, it's like jugular fishing. We go bloody just out and out. You gotta, you know, we just see so many matches won with big smooth hounds, bass, rays, all the rest of it. Scratching out your bits and pieces, just, you know, it'll do something, but
Yeah.
you always get smashed up by a
You're
bonus
always looking
fish.
for a bonus fish, aren't you?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
It's the same down our way as well, really. You can fish small stuff all day, and then someone gets a bonus fish.
Yeah.
You've got a card full of fish, and someone's blowing you out the water
It's them,
with one fish.
it's them dogfish up here, they make such a difference.
Yeah, yeah.
But
mega points.
when we go down to Eastbourne, is it all casting, or is it like, is it doable if we've got a few anglers that are sort of 60, 70 yard jobs?
I would say it's pretty even down there. If we're fishing at Langley Point, you probably want to cast 80, 90 yards.
Yeah,
It's probably
fair
in the gully. Depending on where you draw. I mean, if we do it actually at Langley Point on the high, well, the low numbers, you get a lot of tide through there. That can be quite strong through there. You don't want to go too far.
No.
Because you will just go right round the groin. They're not like here. You know, we've got loads of space here, haven't you?
Yeah.
But down at Langley Point there, you've got a lot of groins. So you can sort. It'd be two to a beach down there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you'll be surprised. You'll have a lot of room.
Yeah. No, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, for us, you know, we fish these sort of beaches all the time,
Yeah,
but like to come down and, you know, you lot are famous, you know, everyone in Norfolk watches CJ.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
the
no.
C-Max channel.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Tony on there.
Yeah, we like seeing the, you know, the different species. Like you get a lot more sole down there. You get the place, we don't see them. You know, we get the odd one, but they're usually small.
But no, when you come down,
Different style of fishing.
Yeah, definitely. But when you come down, I think Joe said he wants you want to come down at, what was it, February, March?
Yeah, well, that's up to you. I
yeah.
mean, we just leave it to Joe as
Right,
sort
okay. But then, yeah, I mean, like I said, like we spoke earlier, if it's flat and it's clear, we'll catch place. Simple as that. If it's dirty, there's rays there. Then rays and dogs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That'd be a good weekend,
It'd be
you
good.
know.
It would be good.
Change of scenery for us.
Definitely.
Roger love it, I'll tell you. He love it.
Oh, Roger, yeah, he cleaned us out last night. The killer, the pool.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he took all our money off us.
Yeah,
He's
but
a
you'd
bit of
all
a-
had 12 pints when he turned up, hadn't you?
I'll tell you what, some of us a bit much.
Yeah. 9:30. So an hour and a half gone. Nothing to report, but I think Dan could have something half decent on here. See if this free clip down tactic plays off, because I've got to look for something to do as well, because I've not managed to do any good. He's gone under me, caught Harvey. So that's why it felt heavy. That's why he thought he had a great big fish on there, and that's his mate. You ain't mates no more. What do you think of Bacton then?
It's lovely, isn't it? It's a nice place.
Oh yeah, no. We just need a few fish to turn up. You've gone right down there, haven't you? I've used most of the fresh bait up, so change of tactics I think in order. It's much the same as what Harvey's doing, but boom rig, tiny little baits, 1, 2, 3, chuck that out there and just see if we can buy a bite, because that has been chronic really up to now. Can't say anything different. But Dan's changed tactics. Look, he's got hanging off the tripod, loop rig and 2 great big baits. So bait pack management, I think that's what it's all about, and just trying to get lucky. I think it's going to come down to that. Harvey's rod's just come launching off the rest. Got to be a bass, Harvey, innit? Bass. Just took it straight off the rest.
That'll teach you to walk away.
Just went like that, just straight over. He's off.
What's this?
Rod just went straight over. Oh, that'd have been handy, wouldn't it? But
Yeah.
there you go. Never mind. He's done it this time. Well done, Harvey. That'd be big enough.
Yeah, I don't have enough room here.
That's in there. Nice fish, Harvey. On rag, bottom hook.
Well done, mate.
Cracker.
Literally in the surf, wasn't it?
Yep. Right, let's get on. Almost took it on the drop. He's only about 25 yards out, but anyway, cracking fish, Harvey. Let's get him on the measure. There's always a few bass here, it's just finding them. 38.
38.
You happy with that?
Should see.
Well done. Do your England CV a bit of good. Got to keep rocking on with it.
Well done, mate.
Yeah, super job.
Right. Curse to the camera, not.
Yeah, no, he's done a good job. Nice one. That's it. Could be a match-winning fish the way it's going. Go again, Con. You can get another one out of this.
$38.
38, yeah.
38.
Fish that is.
I like the sound.
England International.
Yeah.
Harvey Plumstead. Yeah, bass, mate.
Yeah, 38.
Boy, well done, mate.
On the drop.
Well done.
Right, got some work to do
Good
now.
points, that is.
Oh yeah, on a day like this. Harvey's just had a 38 bass.
I see that looked nice.
Yeah, that did. Nice flounder though. 32, 33. Oh yeah. How's it going, Dwayne?
Absolute rubbish, mate.
Don't
Not
ask.
seen a fish.
No, it's
Be here if there's any fish there.
Yeah, 31.
31. Nice one.
Still handy.
Yep. At least you're on Harvey's case anyway.
Yeah.
He's doing well, the lad.
He's getting them right in the back of the break.
He is now. He has been pinging it out there, but there's nothing out there. Baits are all coming back untouched.
You're always going to get one or two bass just run along that.
Yeah. I'm in there at the moment, but trouble is, with that turbulence, you just easy to get buried.
Yeah.
Bit of weed, I think, isn't he? Yeah. Right. Back to it. We ain't got long left, have we?
Hour and 20 minutes.
Hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, hour and 20
I've used all my
minutes,
fresh bait now. Then now there's a bass turned up. I've got nothing left. Typical, innit? The bass turn up and I've used all the fresh bait on the flood. Now I'm left with a few blacks, but yeah, that'll work. I've just timed it all wrong, I think. There you are. Right, timing could be a problem now with this bait pack because I've used all the fresh bait virtually. Hour and a half left. Could be in trouble. The other two went with the blacks, they've caught nothing, and so now ebbing tide in that gully, they've got all their fresh bait left. There you go. see what Harvey's doing. It's not all about casting. 25-yard lob. We've tried all out there and there's just nothing out there. 50 minutes remaining, and apart from that flounder and the bass that young Harvey got there, it's gone back to chronic. So whether I've got it wrong or not, I don't know, but whatever I've got wrong, Dan has and all. Hard work today, but Bacton's often like that, and I've really struggled here, and today's been no different. Worst of it is I'm back here next week in the teams of 5 if the wind don't get up too much, which it's forecast to do, so who knows what'll happen next week. But 50 minutes left of this one. I've got my last bait nailed down there, so that's going to go out there probably about 50 yards, and I suppose we'll just see what everybody else does. I have heard on the grapevine, because CJ's walked the beach, and some of the Eastbourne anglers have managed to get a flounder each, so if they can just get on the card today, they're doing better than we are. But I don't like saying it is what it is, but that is the case. One more cast remaining. Dan and I are still without a fish on the card. Nothing else has happened. It has been a shocker, but seen it all before, haven't we? We know what it is, we know what it's like. We know about fishing and sitting here and getting cold and wet, and sometimes fish don't always play ball. Last chuck. Well, that's it, all done. Last casts are coming in. That's been hard. We're going to do the results bit.
People in the room to mind your language. Right. What a great day. 10 fish caught between us lot. 10 fish. Who'd have thumped it? What do I say? Thank you to Joe. Brilliant.
Thank you,
so
mate.
much,
Thank you for everything.
Really good.
Brilliant.
Thanks for the team. All you boys coming up all this way. Really, really good. The nitty gritty. What should we do first? Should we do the teams or should we do the individuals? I think the individuals. Yeah. Okay, we'll do the individuals first. So third place, catching 2 fish.
Well done, Tom.
Second place, one of our own, Mike Topping. And first place, the young pretender. Where is he? Harvey.
Well done, Harvey.
Well done, Harvey. You might stand up again. Biggest round, Harvey Plumstead. Biggest flat, shared between Tom Gibbs, Mike Topping. Right, now for the crunch, the statistics. 12, as I say, 10 fish. Bloody abysmal, really. 12 points separated us. There's 112 and 124, so there's 123 centimetre tab in it.
I don't know what it is, he ain't told me.
But the winners are the visitors. Well done.
Well done, the Nomads.
There you go, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers, boss.
Just like to come up for
Cheers,
you, a
mate.
little something for
Cheers,
you.
Rog. Cheers. Cheers, thank you.
There you go. Well done.
Thanks, Rog.
Well done, mate. Well done. Well done, buddy. Thank you. Well done, mate. Well done. We need well done, mate. Pleasure fishing you. Pleasure meeting you. Well done, mate.
Running boys.
Well done. There you go, mate. Well done.
Hi, Jimmy.
Well done.
Well done, Joe. Good man.
Right, don't go running off. Harvey, you won, so come and draw the lucky peg.
Don't pull your own.
Any of them. Leon Smith. Well done, Leon.
Look at that.
That was worth getting up.
Well done, Leon.
Well done all, thank you very much. Yeah.
I just like to say thanks to Castaways, looking after us. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Thanks to you, Roger.
Hopefully not for Newcastle Brown.
We went 2 pounds last night. Someone got a bit drunk, I don't know.
Yeah, Harvey.
But no, thanks to everyone for making this happen. We'll be down our way in March, I think. A few days.
Brilliant.
Cheers all.
Yeah, well done. Thank you.